Okay, for my final project, I have a webcam that looks out the side of my house towards my parking lot where I can keep an eye on my cars because I've had people breaking into them. So the idea is my application should launch that website. I hit a button and I can take a picture. So the first thing I'm going to do is get that thing uploading to my web server. And let me pause this real quick so I can remember the command. Alright, there it is. I have all the settings for this webcam, how often it takes and uploads to the server. It's all in this text file. I guess this isn't really Java, but this was some of the work it took to get this off the ground. So it's connected to charter.net. A lot of times it times out, but then it'll work after that. Oh, it's working. It's sending pictures to the web server. Alright, so let me go over my code real quick. I did take some of this code from this website, and then I found a lot on Stack Overflow in solution to my problem. So it starts out, we declare variables. WebView is a specific widget for applications, and it creates a window where you can view a website through. So it was perfect for this, for my intentions here. Now I'm declaring my picture, because there's a specific method you can use with WebView to grab a picture. So I'm setting the content to my main XML file. This is my button here, and this is the actual WebView window. One of the mistakes I made was I kept, when I went to the resources to learn about WebView, it said you just do WebView set content WebView. Well, it kept taking up my whole screen, and that's because I was switching the content from my main XML to WebView. So web settings. This is setting my web settings. This is what this yellow line means is that I've done a big security risk. If I didn't trust the website and know that I made it myself, I probably wouldn't do this. And I didn't actually need to do this, but it's cool that I can do JavaScript on the web page, and I can have it communicate with my app. I didn't actually do that, but it's cool that I can do that if I can figure out how. And one of the ideas I had for this application is maybe have it send a picture, have the website sending a picture through JavaScript and have the application pick it up, but I didn't really get that far. Okay, so this is the WebView object, and it's going to load my specific web page right there. Here's my button. I wanted to put a lot of stuff in my button, but Java doesn't seem to like that. It wants me to create different, I'm from the Visual Basic land, we call them subroutines. I don't know what we call them in Java, methods, I guess. So this is the big magic line right here. This captures the picture, and then this is going to launch the subroutine or method of save. I had to pass this picture variable. This took me a minute to figure out, and I had to make this a picture. It has to receive a picture variable, and we're going to call it M for this whole method. So this is an attempt in saving later on. This is converting my picture to a bitmap. I originally had another method to do this that it called up, but I don't like to do so many methods. It's getting complicated, so I took it and I put it all right there. This is creating my file to save. This names my file right there. This creates the file. This is, if the file exists, we're going to delete it because we don't want to, that way we're not having a conflict and trying to put the same file on the device twice. This is some of the code I took because I could not get this thing to save for the life of me. And as you can see, I never quite finished that part, but I do believe I'm very close here. Final, let's see, bitmap. So we're compressing it and trying to make it go to the output. And you definitely got to close your output. You can't leave it open. So we're sending. This is sending it to the external get directory right there. So that should put it on the SD card if there is one. And this is going to notify us that the image is saved. And then if it doesn't work, we notifies us that it didn't work. And this is the part that it's not going to work. I got everything going except I can't quite get the thing on my doggone drive on the actual device. So without any further ado, let's launch the app. Oh, that's right, I have it open. Wanted to show you my special icon that I made myself. There it is, cam grab. Uh-oh. Well, it's not refreshing my web page, it seems, because it is daylight right now. So I go to take the photo, something went wrong, check if you have enough memory. I have enough memory. I don't know if I have permissions, maybe. I don't know what's wrong, but I do believe I was very close in getting this to save on the hard drive. So I wonder, I'm going to try relaunching this, reinstalling it to see if that'll refresh my web page. It's kind of something I didn't expect. Actually, let's look at the web page, see if it's a web page error. So the web page is working, but it's not refreshing on my Android device. Well, let me fix that, and I'll finish this presentation. Okay, so I added 3 lines right here, and I guess it doesn't hurt to refresh the picture every time I should take a picture. So maybe that'll be the functionality of my app, because it should go, once this button's done, it should go right back to the beginning. Well, maybe not. Maybe it won't. Well, let's see what happens. We're going to run it again. It's still dark. On the website, I did a really lazy scripting to where it just refreshes every 30 seconds or so. Here we go. So now we're starting out with a blank image. So that's a positive sign. Sure my oops, didn't mean to close that. So that's what the website actually looks like. And I guess my device is taking its sweet time loading the picture. Some time, and I just eliminated the functionality and kept on, was just worried about saving the picture because I wasn't uploading pictures to the website all the time, so we'll see. Okay, so I didn't actually do anything. It just takes a long ass time to load the string, but there it is. That's my car right there. I'm watching for bad guys. It doesn't show up in the app, but if you go to the website there, it says watch for criminals. So at the very least, I have a live monitor. I just didn't quite get my photo grabbing part to work. And there you have it. And every time I open the app, I'll get an update. And I'm going to have it clear the cache and the history when it shuts down, when on close. So that's all I got, I guess.